Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee Books and Bullet Journals, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some books that I think will be 5-star predictions. Alright, so obviously we all pick up books hoping that they're going to be 5-star predictions, and that doesn't always happen. In fact, it probably happens more often than it doesn't. However, I have picked up 5 books that I think are going to be 5-star predictions. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get to these before the end of the year. That is the hope and the plan. However, with NaNoWriMo happening, we'll see. But I do want to talk about some books that I think are 5-star predictions, why I think they're going to be, and then when I finish them, I will do a wrap-up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first 2 are actually on my TBR for this month, so we'll already knock out a couple out of the way. The first one is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I love Victoria Schwab's writing. I read Vicious, I gave it 5 stars. I read Vengeful, I gave it 4 stars. But I still really enjoyed it, and it definitely wasn't for the lack of the writing style. That story just didn't vibe with me quite as well as Vicious did. I haven't read A Darker Shade of Magic yet. It's on my shelf. It's on my, I do want to read it, but I haven't gotten into it yet. But I have heard amazing things about it. And I've heard really good things about this. Now, I'm curious to see how she does with middle grade. However, this premise sounds really good. It's about a girl who drowns or almost dies. It says, okay, she did drown, but she doesn't like to think about it. But anyway, she's able to pull back the veil and see Ghost and talk to Ghost. And then her parents actually have this TV show where they try to hunt Ghost and going to the most haunted places and things like that. I think this book takes place in Edinburgh, if I can remember correctly, and I'm really excited to pick this one up. I think I'm going to add it to my Spookathon TBR just because I actually have the audiobook for it, and it's like a 4-hour audiobook, so it'll be able to be done in a day, so good readathon book. I'm really, really excited about this. I found it at a thrift store, and it was like $1, and so I'm excited to pick it up. The next one is on my Spookathon TBR as well, and that is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I have heard a lot of good things about this book, specifically from people who really like thrillers and rate their thrillers pretty critically. So the fact that they've given this book 5 stars means that I should like it, theoretically. I'm specifically talking about Kayla from Books and Lala. Her other ones that she really liked were The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. Really liked that one last year, and I really liked that one last year. Whereas she didn't like Ruth Ware's other books for the same reasons that I did. So that's why I have high hopes for this one. I'm excited. It has to do with like a nanny, and I think that the perspective is a really interesting one. There's a smart house in here, so that's pretty intriguing. I'm excited. We shall see next week. I guess you'll technically find out before I do my wrap up whether or not they're 5 stars, but you'll have to be paying attention, so we'll see what happens. The next one is Beartown by Fredrik Backman. Again, I've heard nothing but good things. I don't think I've ever seen anyone rate this below 4 stars. I love Fredrik Backman's writing. A Man Called Ovo is still probably one of my favorite books of the year, and I don't have any doubt that this is going to disappoint me. This is about a hockey town, and there's an assault or a rape, and it's all about how the town kind of deals with that when the person being accused is kind of a local celebrity. And there's going to be some really interesting political and social commentary in this, I feel like, and I'm definitely waiting. Once it gets cold, I'm picking this book up, because I did try to pick it up in July, and it just didn't work. But it wasn't the book's fault. It was the fact that it was 100 degrees and we were talking about hockey. All right, the next one kind of stormed onto the scene and has been getting a ton of praise and buzz, and that is American Royals by Katharine McGee. This is about kind of an alternate universe. It's a contemporary, but it's an alternate universe. It poses the question that if George Washington became a king instead of a president, and then this kind of follows his descendants who are still in power, who are still the king and queen and things like that. This is probably the the one that of all of them that I may not give 5 stars to, but it'll be like a 4 or 4.5 stars. The only thing that makes me question it is that there are a lot of characters and they all have their own story, and you know how sometimes I don't like that. However, I am excited to pick this up. I wanted to pick it up during Contemporary-a-thon. It didn't happen. It is what it is. The last one I actually just talked about in another video about book covers, and that I wanted to read it, and then I got done filming that one, started like thinking about this one, and I was like, you know, I think this one's gonna be a 5 star. And that is Bianca and Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. I have a feeling that I'm really going to love her writing style and her prose. I've heard it's been very lyrical and atmospheric. This is about 2 sisters, a trope that I definitely love. It's kind of an evil versus good. I'm getting Black Swan vibes from it, and I could be completely off base. However, I really like that story, so we'll see. I'm excited about it. And again, like I said on my previous video, this cover is amazing. All right, guys, so that is 5 books that I think are going to be a 5-star prediction. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree with me. Do you think I'm going to rate these books 5 stars, or any of them, or which ones? Let's see. Let's figure it out together. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video. And all of the links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. What makes this heart beat faster?